This is the event of the season. I am so excited about it. I ordered my tickets from Amsterdam in the middle of the night.
I'm very excited about this movie. I can't wait to see someone who looks like Michael, who isn't Michael, playing in another era. How do you feel about this screening today?
I think it's great to have a fundraiser for our festival.
I'm expecting to see the real Michael Lang in the
playing Jonathan Groff today. And it was like this out-of-body experience. And then I watched Jonathan talking to Max down the hill, and he had my body language, and it was very surreal. It was unsettling.
So how do you feel today, 40 years later?
Older. Very older.
We got married this morning, and so this is our honeymoon.
Two young men, a director by the name of Ang Lee and a producer by the name of James Schamus, began to work together. And between the two of them, they created some of the most influential films that have changed the generations. If you recall, The Ice Storm, Brokeback Mountain, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, The Wedding Banquet, Eat, Drink, Man, Woman, those are all amazing films that have shaped Elliot Tiber, who originally made a phone call to Woodstock Ventures and invited them to his motel, wrote his memoirs and published them. Ang Lee and James Schamus read it and decided this would make for a really great film. And so they began to work. Later on, they also met Michael Lang, who consulted on the film, talked to them about it, gave a lot of input and insight. Fast forward a couple of years later, the movie is here. Both Ang Lee, the director, and James Schamus, the writer-producer, will be here later on for Q&A.
Well, this is a comedy, and some of you might know that I did 6 tragedies in a row. I was promoting the last one in San Francisco. That was Last Caution, like a very heavy movie. I was in this abyss of tragic and depression and whatever, talking about the movie. Elliot Tiber, the author of the book, was right behind me promoting the book. So after I was done, when we were sitting at the table, he gave me a 2-minute pitch, I guess, because he's gay. I did Brokeback Mountain. He pitched me some of the things in the book. He was an incredibly funny guy.
The idea of making a movie about the Woodstock Film Festival per se is just insane. I don't think it's just like War and Peace, but with acid. You know what I mean? Like you just can't. I could never get a grip on it. But to have a little tiny story that's down the road and he never actually gets there, and to be inside outside a little bit was really the thing that opened it up for us. And
I got an early version of the script, and my character was a little bit more flamboyant than I am. So I think I called you and said, we better get together and talk about it.
You all think of premiering this here in this village, considering all the ironies?
Well, one of the ironies to me is it didn't happen in Woodstock.
Not only that, but Woodstock
for Michael
ate its own children. Woodstock was
the Woodstock Nation, the spirit of the Woodstock Nation, it would keep the name Woodstock. That probably Michael should explain to us why, but it was Woodstock, so influential.
It would have been terrible to have been known as the Wallkill generation.
I'm the extra in the film, and I have to say that It was such a fabulous experience being part of this film, and so I thank you.
I think from a lot of the crew. I think Ang really captured a lot of the spirit of those days. That was terrific.
I liked that they were showing it from the perspective of Elliot. I thought it was terrific. I thought it really captured the feel of the time, and it was a sweet little story. And the music, they handled everything really well. It was great.
I like that they ended with Richie Havens.